You ever see these guys? The Steelers Dynasty podcast. What morons. Bubba is funny, but that Shane guy's a simpleton. Jamie, pull that clip up. Yeah, the Steelers Dynasty one. Can you believe these dumb Steelers? Fans, watch this crap. Yeah, that's it. Look at these two. Wow. You're watching the Steelers Dynasty podcast with Bubba and Shane. These guys are morons, really dumb, funny, but dumb.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting edition of the Steelers Dynasty podcast. I'm your host, Bubba Brewer. It's been a big day, a long day of talking football, Steelers football, but we're going to get right into the show because it's going to be a big one, and we got a lot to talk about. But before I can talk about anything Steeler-related, I got to bring on my co-host. He's the host of West Virginia Mountaineer Mafia, talking all West Virginia football. He's also my co-host. He jumps on the Triple B Experience, gives his takes, gives his top picks. He does everything. Ladies and gentlemen, welcoming to the show, special field correspondent, Shane Stodmiller. Good evening, Shane. Oh, man. We had everything going. You just got to love the internet as it's speaking. So, yeah, we were having a little bit of technical difficulty. It was my fault. Hopefully you guys can hear me out there in TV land. Shane! Everything was good. Swear to God, it was golden. You know, that's right. He's there. Maybe it's my internet. I don't know. I do pay the bill. Can you hear me now, Shane?
Yeah, I'm here. Hi,
okay.
Guys.
Okay. Well, there he is, ladies and gentlemen. Special field correspondent Shane Stodmiller. My Comcast internet was spinning. I don't know why, because it's not raining here. I'm up top. I'm not outside. I don't know. I had, like I said, in the green room, I had a little complications on the round table because someone said my mic was messed up. I'm going to have to get a new mic because I honestly believe the day I had Morty over, beer was spilt on this lovely laptop. So that is the deterrent of the situation.
Yeah, I'm going to buy one of those. So I'm on Amazon. You put the mic in front of you, the headset goes on from there, and it's just plug and play. I'm going to do that instead of mic.
That's what I'm going to do. Because I think something happened that night when we were all partied up, and I had to do that fantasy draft, and I know beer was spilled into the speaker thing. So, yeah, I got so much money I can keep buying, computers like it's going out of style. But I got through getting on the AFC North round tree. Or round table. Round, baby, right round. I think there were some guys and people in the chat. Hopefully I did Mark justice while he was flying over across the the Atlantic. Was it the Mediterranean or Atlantic Ocean? My geography is bad.
South Pacific. It would be he'd have to fly from the South Pacific. Unless he I think that's how I think he went that way,
Yeah, he was flying a pie. I mean, I caught a little bit of slack from a couple of those guys, but I think I'm okay. Hey, there is I don't think there's any AFC dominating team. Right now, and you know what? A big happy birthday to Mean Joe Green. Yeah. It was in the chat there. Yeah. The cornerstone of the Pittsburgh Steelers defense. Without him, all this probably would have not been possible, I don't think. My mic's working better. Maybe my mic did suck on that show. Somebody said my mic was good. So I don't know. I'm gonna get thanks, Devil. I'm gonna get some better stuff here. I want to get another table and expand. Now, yeah, before we start getting into some Steelers football, I was on last night. I know people are going to be like, oh, Jesus, Bubba. I have a TikTok thing. I was on TikTok live 2 nights in a row, talking football. And I was trying to get the feel of live. And it started to kick in, though, like about a half hour in, people started talking about Steelers football and this and that. But because TikTok is, I learned there's rules and regulations on that format.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you get Jimmy Kimmel?
Well, they didn't get Jimmy Kimmel. No, you can't, you can't show yourself smoking.
Okay.
You cannot drink. You can't drink alcohol. Okay. You cannot talk about other platforms and stuff that you stream on. No YouTube, no Facebook, none of that stuff. And I'm like, that's ridiculous. So they actually censor you in some ways because you can't talk about it if you're in a chat, but the chat community could call you everything under the sun. They can mother F you. They could say this about your sexual identity, blah, blah, blah. And there's no censorship in that. And I guess you got to block them. But, it doesn't work that way. So TikTok is just it's just crazy because everything I see, because I'm trying to figure stuff out in my life, I'm on how just to get out there and expand more. Because I was throwing this channel out last night. I wasn't supposed to, but I was doing it anyway. So I got a couple people that did subscribe. So I mean, it is what it is. And if they ban me from TikTok, I don't care. It's YouTube, whatever. But
wait a second. Time out. The TikTok I watch is just girls dancing.
That's in your algorithms, I guess.
Oh, I guess watch girls.
Yeah, I get a lot of stuff. Like sometimes I get Steelers. Sometimes I get comic books. The other day I got like guitar riffs of like people playing. Yeah. And then my lives are like big-breasted girls curling their hair and making soup and having their shit hanging out. And then here I am. I'm like, I asked this.
You're caught.
Yeah. Well, what the thing is, though, they have monitors. They have people in TikTok that are like your agent. So, and TikTok and you have to have these people because if you get suspended, they clear it up. And I'm like, I asked her a question. I'm like, so what you're telling me is why is females get on there dressly clad and then they have copyrighted music and nothing happens to them? Because you can't have music. Like people are like curling their hair and listening to Def Leppard. So, I mean, I just think it's crazy because I can't believe that like 75,000 people and then they get whatever and they make this and then they're like, hey, I got to pay. Can you please just stay on a minute? Just please stay on and so I can pay my rent and make my car payment. And I'm like, what the fudge? So anyway, Chinese apps. Yeah. So I want to thank everybody. We got our first, I did a membership thank you last night. So, and I want to thank everybody that did a membership because we're so new to this. Like we are not your typical X's and O's Steelers podcast.
No.
But I am very, very hyper and loyal to the organization. I think this is going to be a good week. I don't know if you saw, Max Starks actually hanging out and throwing terrible towels out to everybody.
I saw him beating Irish kids with terrible towels. It was terrible.
He was playing this game he was trying to catch this like it looked like a Nerf dart gun thing or something. He tried to catch me, caught like 3. I thought he was real slow on his reflexes there, but that's understandable. I probably couldn't do it either. No, he gets that all the time, Steel Nation. And
I get like the handicapped Kelsey brother.
I think Steel Nation is new. I think you're new, Steel Nation.
Steel Nation's new. Steelers Guy 757. I think we've seen him before.
Yeah. And guys, if you're new, please tell us where you're from.
Yeah.
Because Shane has a nice little map.
I got my list. We got people from Montana, Arizona, California.
Yeah, I know, Dawn. Rules are meant to be broken. Rules are meant to be broken.
Yeah.
Yeah. Streaming. Yep. Yeah.
Before we move on from TikTok, today I've been getting a lot of people that do fart spray in the car, and then their grandma or someone's driving, and they start gagging. That's what I got today. So,
well, I heard about perfume, and I read an article. I don't know how true it is.
Yeah,
that Lamar Jackson actually likes female perfume.
well,
it's not a hot take. I just seen an article.
There's a lot of unisex perfume.
I don't know what the hell that is.
Yeah, there's unisex perfume.
Give me some Old Spice. Old Spice presents Pittsburgh Steelers football.
Yeah, Steelers football smells like Aqua Velva. That's the scent of Steelers football.
Oh, thank you, Steel Nation. Thank you so much. Woohoo!
So,
got a good feeling.
We have one of our sister or brother channels. Steelers. Oh, we lost you there. You should say Sex Panther.
I did. Give me some. That's Devil says. Give me.
Good.
Do you have that?
We saw Mark go away yesterday from Australia to Ireland. We watched him.
There's his logo right here.
Logo. I wonder how old Marky's hanging out there. Is he?
I think he's still in the plane because he was typing in the Roundtree stuff. He was typing and then he didn't type, so maybe he's settled down and maybe he's in a hotel. Yeah. Maybe he's just tired. I mean, I could not do 25 hours. I mean, that's a long way. You know what I mean?
Tough.
I couldn't. I'd be like Andre the Giant, me fitting in an airplane.
Happy time.
Now, I text you something today. I said I can't wait to tell you this before we get into this Ireland Minnesota matchup.
Let's see here. Yep. Okay.
I
already read it.
Do you know that Mike Tomlin in one score games is like 98, like 60-2? Okay. He is one game away from being the greatest NFL coach in history, winning one score games. I didn't know that.
Do you think Boz has something to do with that?
Well, Boz, Ben, now
Boz,
Aaron
and the fact that the 2008 defense was phenomenal, the 2010 defense was phenomenal, and that helps out.
Well, that's good. I mean, I think this whole year is going to be like that kind of stuff. It's going to be a one-game score no matter what we do because, I mean, I'm glad we won in New England. I'm so ecstatically excited and happy that we won in New England because if we didn't win in New England and the Steelers tried to, I don't know if you heard this, they tried to go over to Ireland early and the NFL said no way.
No, so what they did, Chad, you know this, is they started their practices like 5 hours earlier. They kind of changed their practice routine to mimic the
time.
Yeah. So,
but they said no way.
Yeah, they said no way. I was wondering what the timeline was going to be, but they fly out tomorrow.
How long is it? Well,
it's about 4 hours, I would think.
4 hours from Pittsburgh to.
I can't remember. When I flew from Ireland, I always flew into Maine, and then flew I wasn't going to Pennsylvania. I was going to Pennsylvania. I was going to like Texas or some other place. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, it's not too bad of a flight.
I don't know, George. All I know it was like 98, and that's when I heard it. And Dawn said, "Killer bees and defense is wise." Yeah. That's true too. I mean,
7 hours. Okay, so I said 5. So 7's. I really think that they're going to charter their own plane probably.
Hey, this is one of the guys that subbed from TikTok last night. Jay, thank you so much. Yeah. Thanks for subscribing. Yeah. Hopefully, this will be a lot more interesting than TikTok. I'll tell you that right now.
Did you get slapped on the pee-pee for talking about the show on TikTok?
I don't know. I might have. I have no idea. But we did talk some football last night, and we're going to talk some football today. And I do appreciate everybody who subscribed. I try to explain that, TikTok is totally different than YouTube. YouTube is where it's at, I do believe.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he said he's in for it. Yeah, 5 hours is not bad. Mark's got 25 hours.
Since we have new folks, we're going to tell them what the rhythm is for our show. So Monday nights, 10 o'clock, or excuse me, 9 o'clock. Sorry. What time? 10 o'clock on Mondays. I'm all
10 o'clock Mondays night, Shane. Yeah.
Then Tuesdays, we do another show, co-show with Steelers Nation
Dynasty.
Australia.
Yes, Dynasty podcast and the Australian podcast.
Yeah, so that is 7 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
And then
no, that's at 8.
It's at 8. Okay, 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, you go ahead.
No. Well, the only reason why we went 6 o'clock because Mark was flying out to Ireland.
Yeah.
You know, so, and then Wednesday nights, like clockwork, 9 o'clock, unless we have technical difficulty. If the internet is bad, the power goes out at the house. You know, well, Dawn, we try for a rhythm.
Dawn, you smart ass.
Yeah, I mean, we try, but I mean, sometimes it just goes, you know. Well, thank you.
Yeah, and Steel Nation, I'm going to tell you this too. We have a talking hot dog that has anger management problems, and a guy that's like from Pennsylvania. What's Punxsutawney? Is that where that other guy's from?
Yes, Punxsutawney, north of Western Pennsylvania, an hour and a half north of Pittsburgh. And I don't know. Lately, we got a hold of him because he doesn't have good internet service. He has way worse than mine.
Like a flip phone, and he lives with his nana, and she watches the Golden Girls.
Gets a lot of meatloaf. And hi, Afton, how are you? So, do you think that I listened to Cam Hayward's show, and he would like for them to stay a little bit longer in Ireland so they could have a couple brewskis. So, because I don't think the guys hang out too much. I mean, they don't, which is understandable. But look, and like I said today at 6 o'clock on the AFC North roundtable, I don't care if it's 100-99. Steelers won, and it's a victory. I don't care less. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Because the Ravens' run defense had over 200 and some yards Monday night. So, okay, Steelers are coming back. They're slowly getting their screws tightened up just a little bit. You know, all those sacks, all those turnovers in Gillette Stadium were great. But giving up we have to stop the third down conversions. That is the big key. Don't you think so?
Yeah, third down conversions. It's like Oprah. It's like Christmas favorite things of Christmas. Just throwing out, hey, you get a first down. You get a first down. You can stop somebody, guys.
Well, the thing is, though, I think we like a quarter and a half, like I said this whole week, the quarter and a half, the Pittsburgh Steelers defense and the offense and the whole Steelers on a whole played like the Pittsburgh Steelers. Rodgers went down there.
Yeah.
Scored on the opening drive twice this year. You know how many times we scored on the opening possession in the last 3 years of not having a quarterback?
Yeah, opening possession, last possession. But my concern is Aaron Rodgers can't air it out. He can't go long because he doesn't get enough time. And they're literally bringing in retired Herbig, to kind of see if they'll, maybe can put on pass and play.
But if that happens, he knows the defense. I mean, excuse me, he knows. Well, he knows the offense. My bad. He knows how the defense plays because, no offense, everybody knows our defense. We don't hide nothing. And going to Minnesota, Brian Flores knows the defense too. So, but have Herbig in there because he already knows the system.
Right.
He's a big guy. It's a shame that he, has not been working. But also too, I think the offensive line was a little bit better on protection because Aaron Rodgers did not get sacked. Okay, he might have got pressured. Okay, but he didn't get sacked. So the thing is, in my eyes, the tackles have to give him a little bit of time, and there got to be separation from, Freiermuth is invisible right now. Like he's wrapped up. got some shades on. He's wrapped up. You can't fucking see him. He's not getting him and Rodgers aren't on the same page, because that'd have been a first down, and Rodgers is going to start calling these guys out because they're not running the pass routes right. Do you think so, Shane?
I don't think as much the pass routes as they don't get enough time to actually run a route or get separation, because it takes time for passes for that to develop. And if Aaron Rodgers can't air it out long, then they're not going to run posts. They're not going to run, it just limits. It just allows the defense to come in and play shallower.
Well, oh, darn, he froze. All right, the Western Pennsylvania's internet today, it's real rainy. He'll be back. It's real rainy and it's miserable. Sorry, Shane. Now you're back. But also too, Minnesota, their defense got 2 touchdowns from the same guy, from Rodgers, in their secondary.
Right.
I mean, they just beat the living piss out of the Cincinnati Bengals.
Right.
And Jordan Mason, their running back, got over 100 and some yards. So now we have to worry about that. Okay. Jordan Addison is back from his suspension, and they have Jefferson as a receiver. And I don't know, but also too, Carson Wentz is just as bad or as aged as, who would you rather have, Carson Wentz starting or Aaron Rodgers?
Aaron Rodgers.
There you go. You answered it. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And it shows. I don't know if they had McCarthy coming in. I just think it's going to be, I just wish they could run the ball a little bit more, Steelers,
Yeah, let's go to chat. Chat has some good comments here. Like, there we go.
I got Jay's, the new subscriber. Just got to make sure the defense doesn't get going. Okay.
Steelers have a good defense, so they'll be good at stopping Wentz. Yeah, I'm hoping that. Well, here's the thing. Last night I gave my score, and it was really high score. I'm gonna have to change that. I think it's gonna be a low scoring game after really thinking about it. And
it's not gonna be 10-6. I don't think that.
I hope not. That's gonna be a grind.
You gotta,
party. So
well, yes. At 9 o'clock, get your eggs and your pancakes. Like Dawn says, even with the terrible line, why don't they do more slants? I don't know. I wish they would. They seem to be doing that with Metcalf, and he's got about I think maybe 110 yards in 3 games. That's not enough. That's not enough because we're paying him all that money.
Slants are a little bit more difficult when you get into pros versus college, because you have monstrous guys on the line. Everybody's 6'6". Everybody has those long arms.
Well, that and speed's different. Speed's different. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to put that up more.
All the shows on ESPN have the Steelers critics and haters. All that matters is that the Pittsburgh Steelers win the game. Well said. Thanks.
Yeah. Chris. And it would make for a better flight over.
Yeah.
Back home. And this is another, this one here that Devil's going to put up here. This boggles my brain.
Can't believe that. DK has been pretty much invisible too. So
I don't know where. I mean, they're saying that Calvin Austin's a second, but it's just that I believe our receivers aren't getting. They're just not getting. They're not making it. They're not making plays where they should. You already know that Rodgers is going to get pressured. They're not breaking away from their, from the corners, and those 2 touchdowns that Metcalf got in the end zone, he doesn't have a lot of space, and he's not getting any space off the line. And I understand if we would have had another, say, if they had kept George Pickens, but he's bogged out, and he's already shown his stripes after 3 games. Yeah, he's out of there.
For Cocoa Puffs.
I don't have a timer. I don't know how if Rodgers just goes back into a shotgun,
second and a half,
would he get his second? That's not good. Then
he needs a second and a half more. He needs them to hold those blocks for another 2 count. 1, 2. I mean, it's just he gets that ball off quick. but he can't make a second read. It's just like it's all or nothing. Neither hits. It's just unfortunate.
Yeah, that's that Rogers guy from Minnesota. Second guy in history with an interception and fumble over 60 yards. Yeah. Never heard of him until yesterday, but we got to face Brian Flores, and Flores should have been our defensive coordinator. Like, we shouldn't have to be. Terrell Austin can go anytime. I don't know why he didn't. Well, he's head coach material. You know what I mean? So
head coach. But we got Big Pun, Roberta, Patricia, Dawn, Afton, Steelers Guy 757, Steelers Chick, Daredevil, of course. Afton's in the house. Jay Reyes.
Patricia, did you get your hat, by the way?
Yes, Patricia, did you get your hat?
Did you get your hat? I mean, I did mail it out. It's been a couple. It's been about a little over a week, I think, right? Over. Lack of separation. That's the key. Lack of separation and giving. You said, do you think he's got 2.2 seconds, or do you think it's lower than that?
I'm gonna do like how like the
stopwatch.
No, the refs do the hand count for 5 seconds in the lane for basketball.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna sit there and do a hand count, kind of figure out how. Because what I read is he needs another 2 seconds, second half, to make a play. And
so that means Aaron Rodgers needs close to 4 seconds to throw the ball.
Yeah, about what I need on a wedding night. You know what I'm saying? Yidgasm, you know?
Yeah. Shit, I was thinking like 2.5
no, I'm
or
not
2.6.
talking the whole time. I'm talking added to what he already has.
Oh God, I don't know. That's your. I remember when Ben had to check down real quick because the line wasn't that good, and it was like now what was Tom Brady's? What was it like?
I don't know.
0.1.
He can smoke a cigarette and take a deuce in that backfield sometimes.
Yeah, man. Okay, I'll have to check that out Sunday. But Steel Nation has this comment.
Left tackle, yeah, that's old 77 Jones.
Well, in Broderick Jones is in his defense, he's had 2 seasons at right tackle. So if they would have put him in his natural position, but they wanted to have Dan Moore, that was that is what has transpired because of that. So it's going to take him a little, but there's pictures where he's standing straight up and Aaron Rodgers is on his ass. It's just I know. I mean, I only watched the game once. I can't videotape it. I can't to stop watch. Expand.
No.
But he knows that they got to get better. I mean, this is not a race. We are not running to the cooler to get a beer. We're just walking. Hopefully the cooler has a couple cases in it. So if it only has like 1 beer left, you're going to run to the cooler.
I'm checking the chat right now. I'm going to hit us up. See what's happening here.
Pat Meyer can go right now too. Austin and Meyer. It's like Austin and Meyer hot dogs. They can go. They can go.
Austin Meyer hot dogs.
They can go. They can go fucking right now, man. Look, we were talking that Roundtree. Everybody was talking about their head coach getting fired. And I said, look, Tomlin's not getting fired at all.
No.
That the fans can scream, complain, cry. It is not happening at all. Yep. And I even said that Harbaugh is not getting fired. That was my hot take because Sam, the guy from the Ravens, like, if they don't get a Super Bowl this year, they're going to fire. He needs fired. I'm like, oh, well,
yeah.
Where are you going to get?
Tomlin could give apples out for Halloween or like toothbrushes or even parking handicap spots in Pittsburgh. And people are still going to be like, it's Tomlin.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Jay, we do go. We can't show the game on YouTube, but we watch the game. You see my 3-second delay of excitement or my 3-second delay of getting pissed off. And I sometimes I do drink. I mean, it all depends because we don't have to hide it. We don't have to hide it on YouTube. But yeah, and Steelers 46 said.
What Patricia say? Let me see here.
No jet, Bubba. Not jet. Not yet, Bubba. Okay.
Yeah.
Not jet. I was like, no jet. No jet. I didn't know I had. Well, it's Steelers Dynasty podcast. We do have our own private planes. Well, we can fly out everywhere.
Yeah, Patricia is coming for it. It was sent to Mexico, so it's not like it was sent to
it wasn't.
Or Ohio.
It wasn't sent to
we're international.
Or nothing. Yeah, we're international
podcast. Yeah,
we don't mess around here.
Yeah.
Mike Daniels I think didn't he get fired from Dolphins?
Well, firings. It's just college. A guy named Mike Gundy who'd been there for 35 years got fired. I mean, it's happening.
Well,
it's the season.
To be jolly. Fa la 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 la.
This time. Thanks,
Terrell Austin is a great maybe. Yeah. But realistically, Butler was just a shadowy figure of Dick LeBeau.
Oh yeah, he was remnant.
Yeah, Dick LeBeau. Yeah. So let me get to some more comments. You guys are great. I'm trying to keep up. If I don't read them all, but we'll get them on the screen.
Yeah.
They haven't thrown a deep ball in a while, too.
No, they haven't. We talked about that. It's because he just doesn't have enough time. The play has to develop. I mean, you can't just throw it up there, just pray. The guy has to be able to run to it. We all know that.
IR this week.
Yeah.
Speaking of IR, Steelers IR. Look, Highsmith is going to be out for the game. He's not making a trip to Ireland. He's going to have to watch it on and drink Jameson at his house. Joey Porter Jr. was limited in practice or whatever, and Deshaun Elliott was also limited. Slay was a little banged up, and as far as I know, it's limited. Getting those two players back is going to be huge for the Steelers defense against Minnesota's tight ends and their explicit receivers.
I'm afraid this is going to be a rough game. We're going to have a lot of players on the IR for hurt feelings coming Monday. So,
Devil liked that comment when I said Teflon hardball.
Yeah,
I had to be witty and because those guys, that one Cleveland guy, he doesn't he thinks, hey, the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to suck and it's going to be just like the Cleveland Browns and we're going to be. And I was like, you know what? We're not like the Cleveland. I didn't swear. I was getting close to. I said, we got something that you don't have. And you know what that is? It's called Super Bowl wins. I shut him the fuck up. He's a nice guy, but you know what I mean? She's going to let us know. Okay, cool. Thank you. Cool. Oh, my volume was low. Damn. Okay. I'm sorry.
That's the problem when he came on and we were.
Yeah. I guarantee it. Morty spilled beer in my laptop, and it's been fucked up ever since.
It could have just been your cord wasn't in there solid. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, Don. Every game is over and under.
No, the over and under. So I did one show where Bubba went to the game and did it by myself, and we had an over and under on how many F-bombs Bubba dropped by the second quarter. And that's what we were talking about.
Oh, I see. Yeah. So what'd you have?
I think it was like we're probably because the game was kind of not going well. We're at probably 40 or 50. That was the over under.
Oh, yeah, well, that could have been the first. That could have been the first quarter.
Yeah, that could have been on the trip down.
That's fun. That's funny. That's because that dude's forehead. I mean, it's big. He looks like the fucking professor from the Muppets.
Or who's who's that guy? Who's that guy that fights the Green Lanterns? Sinestro, who has that big head.
Sinestro, yeah. Remember, tomorrow night you got to get your Marvel teams, man.
I got them. I did them.
You did them? Oh, okay. I haven't done mine. I wait to the last minute. Yeah. Oh, about 120. This game here doesn't look. I just think that I don't know. Has Aaron Rodgers ever been? Does he ever played overseas?
Look, I don't think so.
Because because And I don't know, his record against Minnesota is very good because he owned that whole division. He owned that whole division. He has?
Yeah, he said he played an international game. Doesn't tell me where.
Okay. Well, it doesn't really matter. It's not in the United States. It's not in Pittsburgh. So that's, look, he's 40 some years old, and he treats his body with everything he possibly can have with ice and heat and sauna. That's just what he has to do. I mean, Nick Herbig was getting treatment. Nick Herbig had a good game.
Yeah.
But they were talking on Cam Hayward's podcast. Cam Hayward it wasn't so much Cam Hayward, it was his host, was talking about, asked him if he watches football. And he goes, honestly, I don't watch games because I watch enough film. That's what I want to do. I don't want to hear the people talking when I'm watching football. And he goes, there's a lot more insights and details into watching games than the ordinary or average fan knows.
Right.
And then that host was like, yeah, I would love for you to tell the average fan watching a Steeler game, because they're bitching about this and that, and they don't understand what kind of schematics are going down when the play is going to be happening. So me bitching about, the Steelers didn't stop them on third down, the schematics was probably written that way. But if somebody was out of,
well, you're right, because what happens is if you're in a zone and that quarterback knows that there's going to be a little seam in that zone defense, and that receiver gets right there, and he can pick them apart. And that's what separates these guys that are great college players from great pro players.
Thank you, Afton.
Is they have it locked in. Yeah,
played
in London. Afton is our resident.
Yes, the historian, trivia, full of knowledge.
Yeah.
If we don't know it, Afton will get it to us in like half a second. Yeah. I just feel like it's so much more, and they're using, like, Tomlin's using the rally cry of Dan Rooney. Steelers, it's going to be more of a home field advantage, I believe.
Right. That, for crying out loud, they have a Steelers shop with swag that you can only get over in Ireland.
What's it cost? 4 potatoes and a bottle of Jameson.
Yeah.
Oh no, I mean, look, Mark's going over there.
Yeah.
And I told him, because I told him, I said, hey, we're going to send you a link during the live stream just to pop on, just to say, hey, everybody, because he's not doing a live stream because he's going to be at the game. So he can say hello to everybody.
The regulars that are on his show are probably going to watch our show, so we'll have a big viewing on.
They'll be like, oh my God, I can't handle Bubba too much. Shane, I can handle him. Bubba, you're just, and then I got the banner, so I try to get the score.
Yeah, score.
I don't know what. Okay, euros is what equivalent?
Yeah.
What's a euro equivalent to?
I don't know what the exchange rate is now. It's been probably 10 years since I've even thought about that. I'm gonna look at this.
I've never thought about it at all because I don't travel too much anymore. I don't know if I want to go anywhere anymore. It's
okay, I have it up now. It's literally 0.85 euros equal $1.
That's not good.
Not too bad though.
What's a peso equal $1?
Oh, I don't know.
Probably 100 pesos equals $1.
It was like almost 1-for-1 January of this year. It was at 97%. So you rather go? Where would you rather go for the United States equivalent of $1? So you can get 7 beers more than you can get probably in Mexico than you could in Ireland, I guess. Devil with the 1.1. Wait, 1.1, and then Jay says $18 pesos. Okay.
So you could live like a king down there watching Steeler games in Mexico.
Well, when I lived in Korea,
a peso's 5. Oh my God!
The exchange rate is the same now. I just looked it up. The dollar to the won. That's what they use in Korea.
Okay.
I had to pay the equivalent of like $1,500 a month in rent. Okay. Well, it's a $1,000 to $1,400 exchange. So you literally had a stack of won, and you looked like a millionaire because there's money on your desk.
Hey, if I can get 3 Steeler jerseys for 35 pesos, I'm taking that.
Right.
Because we love our fans in Mexico. We love our fans in Ireland. I don't know if we have any fans in Ireland, but, well, thank you. Thank you so much, Nugs. Yeah, it's good. Jake is the only one, and Bret Hart are the only ones that are live on this.
Well, hey, Nurtured Nugs, Bubba wrestled Jake the Snake.
I did wrestle Jake the Snake, and I took a DDT from him.
Yeah.
Jake the Snake is a legitly 6'7" in his time, in his prime. He was high on crack that night. He gave me a DDT, and then the next day I wrestled him, and he took his boot off and hit me in the fucking head because I dropped an elbow on him. Because at that time I was 200 and I think I was 290 or 310, and I was the APWF heavyweight champion. Ladies and gentlemen, I own my own wrestling company called the Allied Powers Wrestling Federation, and I did wrestling for 20 years. But and I met Piper, and Piper, Piper's my man. So how cheap's Thailand's probably pretty cheap.
Yeah, probably.
And Nugs, if this is your first time, please hit like and subscribe. Asking for a friend. Cheap. Hey, whatever happens in Thailand stays in Thailand. I don't know. You get them jerseys, them Steelers overseas jerseys. You can get like 4 or 5.
You could get them for $15 when I lived in Korea, man. They'd make them, stitching them up, real nice looking jerseys.
Yeah, I tried to get a whole bunch. I tried to get Merrill Hodge. I tried to get Heath Miller. I tried to get Willie Stargell, Mario Lemieux, and somebody else. It was like 5 jerseys for like less than $100.
Nug says he subbed a long time ago. He just doesn't.
Okay.
Talk more, god darn it.
Yeah, damn.
Bubba, do you really think the Steelers can pull out a victory here this weekend?
Yes. And I am so adamantly as you disappeared on that and reappeared.
I did that.
Oh, you just wow. Oh, wow. You got magical powers. I don't know what this means when she does this, but
here comes.
Woo! Thanks, Afton. I don't know what that means.
Give her a parrot too. Give her some.
Oh, okay. You know what? Yes, I'm trying to come up.
That was really when he went to the game. He went to take a pee. He came back. 2 birds came down and took his shit.
Yes, yeah, Afton. God bless you. I'm thinking of ideas, and everybody that is. We had our first membership video last night. I wanted to thank everybody.
Yep.
Look, this podcast is a blue collar podcast. There ain't no Jack Sparrow, Ritzy Ditzy drinking Fritzer water here in our podcast. We're diehards. We don't have another podcast where I put on a Detroit Lions jersey and say, hey, it doesn't work that way. But it works in his way. But we are going to come up with some ideas. If you remember, and Shane has the great idea about tournaments, Steeler tournaments. Yeah. And Shane, I'll let you explain that.
So we're going to do, how the NCAA tournament works, but this will be 16 teams. It's going to be the best Steelers of all time. So we're going to match up, say, Bradshaw and maybe Roethlisberger. And you're going to say, and you guys will vote. In the chat, you'll vote. Who's going to win that matchup? And then they'll keep going until we have the greatest Steeler of all time per the Steelers Dynasty podcast, selected by the fans.
Yeah,
that's one idea, but we'll do other things like that.
And Christmas cards. Myself and Shane will Merry Christmas from both of us. You know what I mean?
We'll also do, every couple months we'll do some drawings for Steelers hats and stuff like that, and it'll be members only.
Yeah. And yes, I did watch that Hell Comes to Frogtown. It's a classic movie where you had to have. It was one of them cult classics. I watched it on AMC a long time ago. So yeah, Oh, wow.
Oh,
cool. Oh, cool.
Oh, Jay's in Mexico too. So we got two folks from Mexico.
Well, I appreciate Jay last night. That's what I'm doing with that lovely TikTok stuff. I mean, I don't know how entertaining it was. I was doing comic books and bags and, tape. I was doing two things at once, but yeah, and you know what? And I need to get a Steeler lucha mask.
A luchador mask. There you go.
A Steeler luchador mask.
Okay.
Because, you bring them out. I feel like that would be like my Captain Chaos from Cannonball Run.
Right.
When the Steelers need something, and they, I just put the mask on. But getting back to Steelers football, I do believe that we are a little bit better than we were a couple weeks ago, especially in the Seattle game. We were very, very lucky in New England, and sometimes it's all about luck. Sometimes you put a little skill in. Yeah. Okay, like Jaylen Warren is him and Rodgers is our offense. Metcalf needs to spruce it up a little bit and get to, I'd be happy with like 7 or 8 catches,
all right.
80 to 120.
I hate to do this to the chat, but we're ripping out the Magic 8 Ball. So think up some questions there.
Oh, you scared me. I thought something was going on. But we haven't done that in a while either.
No.
We're thinking stuff up. But also, too, Pat Freiermuth has to show up. Oh, here's one. Oh, I'll give you one right now. Okay. Let me know when you have it up.
All right. Put her up on the screen.
Okay. As soon as I get it, here we go. Okay.
Put us to the side.
Yeah, this is not your typical Steeler podcast. We do crazy stuff.
All right. So how it works is I asked the Magic 8 Ball right here. See?
Mm-hmm.
But it's digital. Remember this?
That's what I was going to ask. You read my mind.
From the 80s.
Oh, you read my mind. Yes.
All right.
Okay.
I'll go first.
You go first.
Magic 8 Ball. Will DK Metcalf have more than 2 receptions? Will DK
I hope so.
Have more than 2 receptions?
It's like $500,000. That's
Don't
like $500,000
count on it.
Jesus, God Almighty. Okay. Devil has one. Will the running game get going?
Got to be more specific. You got to give it a number.
In a positive way. Will the I'm sure he's going to say, will the run game get over 100 yards?
There you go. Yes.
Oh, I like that.
That's a good one. Let's go to chat. What's chat saying?
I like that. Well, my question was going to be about this. Was going to be Pat Freiermuth. Will Pat Freiermuth get a touchdown? Because that's what I said in the Roundtree. I gave him that. He would have if it wasn't for Austin.
Will Pat Freiermuth get a
touchdown?
He will.
Is that what it says?
It is decidedly so, it says.
Oh, well, put your FanDuel money on it, people. Oh, Jay, thanks. Oh, sweet. Awesome. We got another one.
Okay.
Steelers chick said, will Aaron Rodgers get 3 passing touchdowns?
Oh.
And also Jay said the same question.
Wow, that's
2 questions.
2 people.
Yeah.
Outlook not so good, so he's not going to get 3 touchdowns.
Okay, well, I'm happy. I'm happy for 2. And Dawn has one before. TJ Watt get 3 sacks this game.
TJ Watt get 3 sacks. Magic 8 Ball. Yes. TJ will get 3 sacks.
Okay. That'll give him 5. And then people can do this, you know what I mean? When they,
Hey man, just want to let you know that sometimes you gotta shut the fuck up. And this current time is just one of those times you gotta shut the fuck up.
Yep. Quit talking about it because it'll be said. It'll be so. So now, what you think it's going to be a close scoring game now?
I do, Bubba. I do.
Randy asked. Brett Smith's like, will Rodgers pick off Aaron? Will Rodgers pick off Rodgers more than 2 times? Well, Brett, I hope that doesn't happen. Yeah, we got a couple more questions.
Brett, we'll ask it, okay? We'll pull it back up.
Yep. We got another one after that, too. We appreciate you guys asking questions.
Will Rodgers get picked off by Rodgers more or 2 times, Magic 8 Ball?
More than 2. You better not get picked off at all.
Oh, wait. I'm asking it. You're not sharing it, Bubba.
Oh, I'm not?
Yeah. I did the thing. What it say? Gotta share it.
Oh, it's up. It's black screen.
Huh.
This internet, this weather here is shitty.
Anyways, I'll tell you what it said. Reply hazy, try again later.
Okay, we have another one.
All right.
We have a couple actually. Here, I'll give you the questions.
I'm gonna put it back in there, okay? I'm put it back in for you to put on screen. Sorry, okay. I took it off. I thought we were.
I think you can put it on screen too, can't you?
No, here, I just did it. I just presented.
Okay, there it is. There it is.
All right, that was reply hazy on the pick, which is good. What's the next question?
Will our offensive line give up 0 pressures by Randy?
Oh, that's going to be terrible, guys. What happens?
That's what's it say? What's it say?
You may rely on it.
Woo! I'll take that.
Take that.
Okay, Afton has one. Thanks, Dawn. Everybody, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Afton says, will special teams get a blocked punt or kick?
Big play by special teams, Magic 8 Ball.
Well, we haven't had any special teams play in 3 games.
Right. Last year, they're killing it.
Yeah.
Better not tell you now.
Oh, that's not good.
Not good.
And Jay wants to know, will I hit? This is a betting one. Well, I hit this parlay. Rodgers with over 200 yards, 1 touchdown, Warren anytime touchdown, and Metcalf over 70 yards.
Oh,
that's a good one.
Magic 8 Ball. So you're gonna hit his parlay. Take it to the bank. You may rely on.
Take it to the bank. First time, Jay. First time caller. First time listener. He's going to win some money Sunday.
Man.
Yeah.
Don't bet based off of Magic 8 Ball.
Yeah, don't do that.
Although, the Magic 8 Ball, we used it to pick every team's winning record in the Big 12 last year, and it picked Arizona State, who was picked to finish last. The Magic 8 Ball picked them to win.
And we have one more. Will receiver other than DK and Austin catch a pass?
Okay, Magic 8 Ball. There it is. Fly hazy, try again. Sorry, guys. I think Magic 8 Ball.
Well, you know what it is? It's the weather in Western Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
And that was a Yunsgasm. Yeah, the weather in Pennsylvania is just it's bad. It's rainy. It's just miserable. It's like Pittsburgh weather is like Ireland right now. So there you go. It's Ireland here. So yeah, look, kickoff is at 9:30. We have a lot of stuff that could be storylines in Sunday's matchup. Now, if Porter and Elliott come on the plane and they're good participants, that's an upgrade. I think the Steelers offense has something to prove because Aaron Rodgers, the Steelers offense is 7 out of 8 in the red zone. They haven't been 7 out of 8 in any zone in the last 4 years. So with Aaron Rodgers being our quarterback, it's an upgrade from the last couple seasons. So you can't ever count us out because we have Aaron Rodgers. Like I'm not sweating, okay, because when Aaron's in the backfield, I do believe we always will have a chance to win. Where I always Russell and Kenny and Mitch, I didn't put that into there because of who they were.
Yeah.
But also too, the Steelers, I think which is I'm giving positive stuff.
Okay.
Scoring in the red zone, I think they're number like a high percentage, like 7 out of 8, but they got to get a couple more to get that average up. Two first possession scores is huge, and that's nice. And do you think that what was I gonna I lost my train of thought because I had a couple concussions. Shit.
You talked about first scoring on the drive. Here's a question for you in the chat.
Do you think if the Steelers get the coin,
that's what I was going to say,
play defense or offense? Because I didn't know that they went and played defense Sunday up in New England, and I thought honestly they were going to come out in the offense, and they didn't.
I think they defer to the second half.
I think so too, because that actually helps us out. Now, if we can get some kind of score, we had all those turnovers, and we got. I think we didn't get many points as we wanted to in a couple drives, but with Russell Wilson getting benched, those compensational picks instead of a 3rd and 4th go to like 5 and 6 now. So that did not help the Steelers because Russell he's not going to start unless he gets traded somewhere or whatever. But also too, I wanted to say this before we get out of here. Like there is 7 Steelers that are nominated, actually 6, because Alan Rossum, I wouldn't count him as a full-grown Steeler. I think he was in there for a sneeze. But the nominees for the 2026 Pro Football Hall of Fame have been revealed, which includes former Pittsburgh Steeler, again, Hines Ward, James Ferrier, James Harrison, Gary Anderson, Alan Rossum, like I said, David DeCastro, and Marquise Pouncey.
Pouncey and DeCastro?
Yeah, but it's an overall group of 128 players. So they're going to have to, congratulate to all of them of getting nominated, but they have to whittle it down to a certain number.
Okay, let's go through
out of that Steelers, who do you think could be the guy, the one Steeler to get to the Hall of Fame?
Harrison.
Debo
for sure. Gary Anderson's probably second.
Hines is an MVP.
Hines too. Hines and Debo are my top 2 probably.
But they're not gonna put both of them in if it happens. You know what I mean? And Pouncey's there too. Pouncey was a great center.
Yeah, but I mean, I'd put Hines and Debo.
And speaking of Pouncey, and I'm keeping these in all the time.
Pounce, I just want to pound.
Yes, sir, man. Absolutely. Hey, Pouncey, what is your definition of being a Pittsburgh Steeler?
It's on the wrong way, baby. That's victorious, baby.
Yeah. Hey, love you. Thank you for your career. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Victorious, baby. Victorious. Yeah, I'm keeping those. If I meet Steelers and I get those little clips, I'm keeping them in to keep throwing them into the shows and stuff like that. Because, look, man, I had a great time. And that was Gene who got the pump, man. Gene got the pump. So, that could be Pouncey, could be Hines, could be James
Pouncey
Harrison.
Was a sweetheart. He played catch with my dad at this veterans thing. We went down on the field. It was really nice.
Yeah, I mean, that's 3 of them, but there's only going to be one get in. Great. He has the greatest play in Super Bowl history.
Yeah, I agree. And then here's the thing. I think I might bring an oxygen mask down here just to kind of recreate the Debo thing. Get a little bit of love going.
Well, I've been watching Debo on TikTok and at America ESPN, his story. His mom was brutal too. And Hines has been on that list for a long time.
So wait, where's the show at that he's on?
It's the ESPN. You can find it. The James Harrison story. James Harrison was cut by the Steelers. He was cut 5 times,
multiple times.
Like somebody didn't do their homework when they interviewed him, and they're like, "What was your combine?" He goes, "I didn't get invited to the combine." He goes, "Oh, where did you get where did you get drafted at?" "Oh, I didn't get drafted." So the guy didn't do his fucking homework when he's talking to fucking James Harrison in a fucking a sports NFL Network Hall of Fame or whatever of an interview. You dumbass. So. But, he was tired, he said. Dude, that was the greatest. I'm telling you, I was up for that. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Debo real quick before we get out of here, fucking Chad Johnson fucking challenged him to a fucking fight, said he was going to spit at him and shit. Debo would fuck him up.
Yeah, Chad Johnson's going to have a big dent in his head where that fist goes.
Oh, Johnson. Debo said he can't see out of the one eye already. And then Debo said he'll knock him out on his good eye and he won't be able to see shit. You know, Dabs must be new. Thanks for coming on. Please hit like and subscribe. So I'm going to watch his podcast. There's so many podcasts out there to watch. I'm trying to.
Yeah.
You know, and Dana White's going to set it up, man. That'd be worth watching. And if that happens, we'll do a live stream.
Just like we did for the Pat Mac show.
Yeah, Pat McAfee show is 4 hours long. So, damn, I'm sorry. Everybody subscribed a long time ago, and then when I see these new people,
you guys don't comment enough. Like, Afton doesn't shut the fuck up. No, we love
everybody.
We love Afton. She's the best. I do a college show, and she's the first one in there, and it really makes you feel good. Like.
Well, tomorrow she better do her homework because it's Marvel teams. Marvel teams, good and bad. You could have good and bad. You don't have to. They don't have to be good. But Shane, we're gonna roll out of here, and we appreciate everybody in the community. We appreciate everybody. We are gonna go live at 9:00 Sunday morning, Eastern Standard Time, and it'll be 9:30 kickoff. Tammy's gonna come on and give her prediction.
Afton has a question about tomorrow.
It could be either one. It could be comic books or movies. Yep. Afton, I made it easy. For me, it'll be comic books, but everybody else, it could be either one. It's not a big deal. So yes, thank you so much. Yeah, and if anything happens that's big news or something, I'll cut a video and get it out there. We want to wish Mark, he's probably, flying right in, ready to drink some Jameson, ready to rock and roll. And we're going to get him on. I'm going to send him an invite Sunday. We're going to get live. Even if it's a minute in Ireland, it'll still be sweet.
He's going to probably be like a Yins guy.
Like, hey, I just want to have I want to have lamb balls. You didn't fucking hear that, did you?
I heard it. I was driving. I was wrecked. I'm trying to drive my kid back from practice. We went early. And he's talking about lamb balls. And I'm like,
yeah. Thank you, Randy. And Jay, I do recommend Superman. Yes. Good movie. Yeah, Fantastic Four was good too.
Today. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm gonna watch Marvel Zombies. It's today's they released it today. Yeah. So
Triple B is the show tomorrow night.
Yeah. So, Triple B Experience, like I said on TikTok, I got 2 channels. But I'm a little bit more talkative on these 2. TikTok is, man, it's fucking hard as fuck, man. I mean, I'm going to get on it tonight and see what I can do. So, and we appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, Shane. Thank you as always. Shane, show tomorrow, Thursday, West Virginia football. What time, Shane?
Tomorrow's Thursday, and it's going to be 8 o'clock p.m. Yes.
8 o'clock.
College football. Talk about Big 12 football and how bad West Virginia is.
That wasn't him. That was AI in that airplane. You know why? Because of the Steelers towel. It's AI because they can't get the towel right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once they get the towel right, then you're not going to know. Skynet is always watching. So, good night, Shane. Good night, everybody. See you guys. Go Steelers.